Welcome to the Content Repurposer podcast, where we explore different ways authors can repurpose their book's content for greater impact. I'm your host, Pooja Arshanapally, and today we're going to focus on the author Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo is a Japanese organizing consultant, author, TV presenter, and she's gained international fame for her unique approach to tidying and organizing, known as the KonMari Method. Marie Kondo's method emphasizes decluttering by category rather than location, keeping only items that spark joy, treating possessions with respect. Her philosophy combines the practical organizing techniques with a mindful, almost spiritual approach to one's belongings. She has the best-selling book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, published in more than 30 countries, and this popularity further increased with the release of her Netflix series, Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, in 2019. And throughout her career, she has written multiple books on organizing, appeared on television shows, was named Time's 100 Most Influential People in 2015. And she also launched an online store called KonMari in 2019. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. So before her book's success, she ran an organizing consultancy in Tokyo. Marie Kondo would visit clients in their homes and help them declutter and organize their spaces using her KonMari method. She provided personal advice and hands-on assistance to clients who were struggling with clutter and disorganization. During this time, Marie Kondo was refining her unique approach to tidying, which would later become the foundation of her book and brand. In 2011, she published the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and this book introduced the KonMari Method, which emphasizes decluttering by category rather than location and encouraging people to keep items that spark joy. And this book became #1 New York Times bestseller and has sold millions of copies worldwide. Now you're probably wondering, what is the KonMari Method? The KonMari Method is a comprehensive approach to tidying and organizing one's home. And here are the key aspects of this method. So the first one is tidying by category and not location. The second is discarding first. So before organizing, the method emphasizes to discard items that no longer spark joy or serve a purpose. So this method also advocates for a complete tidying of one's entire space in one concentrated effort, rather than small, gradual changes. And then Marie Kondo also introduced specific folding techniques. So she has a unique folding style that allows items to stand upright in drawers. And before the tidying process, individuals and clients of hers are encouraged to imagine their ideal living environment. And the last thing is, this method also provides a respectful attitude towards possessions, which includes thanking discarded items for their service. The KonMari method later then inspired her to do many follow-up books, but for different markets. So in 2016, she wrote a book called Spark Joy, an illustrated masterclass on the art of organizing and tidying up. And this book offered an illustrated guide to KonMari method, including a step-by-step folding techniques. This book was a New York Times bestseller. The next book, published in 2017, was The Life-Changing Manga of Tidying Up, A Magical Story. This is a graphic novel that adapts the principles of the KonMari method into a narrative format, introducing fictional characters' journeys to learning how to tidy up. And this book was geared more to the younger generation. In 2020, she published the book Joy at Work, Organizing Your Professional Life. This book applies the KonMari method to the workplace and helps professionals declutter their desks, digital files, schedules to boost productivity. And then in 2022, she published the book Marie Kondo's Kurashi at Home. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this book expands on the KonMari method, focusing on creating a home environment that supports one ideal lifestyle. So you can see the concept of the KonMari method has been used in every one of her books, but she just has changed the demographic for a bigger reach. But beyond the books, she's also widely known for starring in a Netflix series called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, a documentary. So each episode focuses on a different household with unique challenges and clutter issues. Marie Kondo uses the KonMari Method for each of her clients. But this show really emphasizes not just the tidying part and organization, but also the psychological benefits when you do have a less cluttered home. And I think you would assume because she's known for her work about cleaning, but I think there is a deeper meaning that often gets lost in translation. I think she's trying to emphasize by having a clear room, it can be a reflection of your mental health. And when you have a clear room, you also have a clear mind. So Marie Kondo also has launched an online store called KonMari, where she sells various organizing related products. This online store aligns with Marie Kondo's philosophy of surrounding oneself with items that spark joy and living a more intentional, peaceful, organized life. This initial launch featured over 150 products personally selected by Marie Kondo. In 2021, she also collaborated with the Container Store to launch a collection over 100 sustainably sourced products. But before her book's success, Marie Kondo originally had an organizing consultancy in Tokyo, but her book expanded her rise to fame because of all the opportunities that led with it. Because of her book, she was able to produce many collaborations and many other books that relate to decluttering and the KonMari method, just with different markets. Her book success led to other opportunities, such as a Netflix series. And what was once a local Tokyo-based service became an international phenomenon with KonMari consultants operating in numerous countries. So that's all for today's episode of the Content Repurposer. Subscribe to this podcast if you found this episode helpful, and join us next time as we continue to explore how authors can repurpose their content for greater impact.